Hello and welcome to a guide to how to unlock the MPX. To do this you must complete the Not the Weakest Link assignment, and the requirements for that are you must have reached rank 10, you must own the Dragon's Teeth DLC, and you must have played on a Dragon's Teeth map. Now you don't have to do the assignment on a Dragon's Teeth map except for the Chainlink, which you're going to have to, but the PDW ribbons and the squad orders you can do on any map. And the tasks you must perform to unlock the MPX are you need 2 PDW ribbons, so that's 6 kills in a round with a PDW twice. You need to link 10 points in Chainlink, and you need to get the squad order followed message 10 times. Now you can't get the squad order followed from kills. With kills what you get is a squad order bonus. So you get bonus points for killing by an objective that's been marked by your squad leader, but that's not the same thing as a squad order followed. For a squad order followed, you really need to capture points. Your squad leader marks a point, you get an order to attack it, go and take that objective. And when you do that, you will get the squad order followed message. Now you can do it as a squad leader, but because you can't guarantee being a squad leader, this is the easiest way to do it. And there's the message. So it will look like that, squad order followed. That's the only thing that counts. And as you can see here, I have 1 squad order followed. Conquest isn't the best mode for doing this though. Chainlink is the best mode for doing it because there are more points and they capture quicker. So working with a squad on Chainlink, you will get through this in no time at all. You need to play Chainlink anyway to get those links captured. Now this isn't the same as capturing flags. Here we're taking G, which is at the end of the chain. It's not connected to anything, so we don't get a link, we just get a flag capture. But now when we go to F, which is the next one in the chain, when we capture this, you'll see that we actually get a link. So it says single link. That's 1 link towards the assignment. And you can get a lot of squad orders and a lot of links formed at the start of the round. So here we are working in a squad. Squad leaders marking the flags as we go. We've already got 1 squad order followed. Here we're going to get a 2nd squad order followed and a link formed. Now the next point is done, and so we go towards that. We'll get another squad order followed and another link formed. You're not going to meet the enemy until the centre flag, so that's 3 squad order followed and 2 links formed before you fired a shot, and you can do that every round. So working with a squad in Chainlink will get this done in 2 or 3 rounds, and you can monitor your progress at the end of the round in the assignments tab, and here you can see I've got 10 links and I've got 10 squad order followed. So now we have to work on the PDW ribbons, and that's simply just picking your favourite PDW, going out and getting kills. For me it's the CZ3A1. Nothing beats the CZ3A1 at close range. It's firing at 1000 rounds per minute, 25 max damage, and it's got a decent reload time. It's by far the best gun to use if you want to use a PDW and you want to get those kills fast. But whatever PDW you pick, stick to close range and you'll soon rock up those ribbons. So there's the first of them, and as you can see at the end of the round you get the ribbon in the awards tab, and in the assignments tab you can see I now have 1 of 2 PDW ribbons, and all you got to do is do that again. As you can see, this is a different round on a different map, so you don't need to get both ribbons in the same round. You can get them any round you want, and it's the same with the 10 order followed and the 10 Chainlink captures. You can do that over as many rounds as you want. The only thing you need to get in the same round is the 6 PDW kills to get the ribbon. Now I tend to do all my assignments on Conquest Large, unless the assignment like this one says I have to play a particular mode. The advantage with Conquest is it has long rounds, there's usually lots of people on a server, and it has all the options. So Conquest Large map is going to have all the battle pickups, it's going to have vehicles on it, it's going to have everything you need to complete most assignments. But for me on this one, it was simply a matter of getting 6 kills with the CZ3A1. And because I died before the assignment showed up, it shows up when I respawn in. So there's the MPX, and there's the not the weakest link assignment completed. At the end of the round you can see that I got the PDW ribbon and the not the weakest link assignment, all the criteria filled, and the badge is now not greyed out. So that's the assignment done. So let's take a look at the MPX. This is it. It's a pretty standard PDW with all the options you expect. So looks okay, looks a bit like the MP7. That's because the design is kind of copied from the MP7 but on a different platform. And you've got the usual close range, medium range sights, usual selection of accessories. The laser sight is actually hidden on the other side of the gun, it's not underneath. Normal barrel attachments, and you've got normal grips. So in terms of optics and attachments, there's nothing unusual about the MPX. And you can stick your paint scheme on it. I always go for Tiger Adaptive. And there you go, looks okay. So what's the MPX like to play with? Well, like all PDWs, this is a close range gun. Using it at long range just isn't going to get you anywhere. Now, a lot's been made of the MPX's damage model. This gun does 27 maximum damage down to 13 minimum damage. Now that 27 damage means that it can kill through body armour. So 4-shot kill through body armour or without body armour, it doesn't matter. If you can compare that to the CZ3A1, that's 4-shot kill normally, but if they're wearing body armour, it's a 5-shot kill. However, the MPX has quite a major drawback, and that's its magazine size. It's 25, and it's not got a fast reload compared to most of the PDWs. It's very easy to burn through all 25 rounds with this thing, and then you've got to wait 2.7 seconds for it to reload. But the main problem with the MPX is that it's a PDW, and PDWs are pretty much pointless. So it's an engineer only weapon. Engineers tend to get played on vehicle heavy maps. Vehicle maps tend to have wide open spaces. The PDWs are close range gun. Wide open spaces, close range guns do not work together. The other problem with the MPX is that it just doesn't feel different. At no point did I think, wow, I'm glad I had the MPX and not the CZ3A1 there. I still think the CZ3A1 is a better gun than the MPX. Yes, the MPX will kill through body armour or if you get a couple of leg shots, but the CZ3A1 is doing 25 damage at 1,000 rounds per minute. And it's the 1,000 rounds per minute that makes all the difference. When you're close up, you want as much lead flying at the other guy as you can, and the CZ3A1 is better at that than the MPX. So the MPX is good, but it's just not different enough. And this is about the maximum effective range of the MPX. Even with its slightly higher damage model, it's still only doing 13 damage at range, and that's 8 shots to kill somebody. You're better off saving your ammo for somebody who's up close. So let's take a look at the MPX's recoil, and for that we'll go to the test server and fire it against a wall. So this is an MPX with no attachments other than the scope, and as you can see, the recoil is pretty much vertical with a bit of a wiggle to the right. Now this is a bit odd because according to the stats from the CTE server, this gun should have equal left and right recoil, 0.3 left, 0.3 right, but it's definitely moving to the right. Burst fire wise, it's good on a 2-shot burst. You can get away with doing 3 or 4 shot bursts with the MPX and still getting a decent grouping at 25 meters. So we're 25 meters away from this wall, and that 3 and 4 shot burst grouping is still pretty good. So the main dilemma is, why is it going to the right? Being a PDW, its hip fire is pretty good. So here you can see it hip firing against the wall, and that's a pretty good grouping for a full mag dub. With a laser sight and ergo grip, the grouping is pretty much the same because you're only making a very small change to what is already a good hip fire gun. So these are the stats of the MPX. It does 27 damage, dropping down to 13. So it's a 4-shot kill up close in all circumstances, but it's an 8-shot kill at anything like a decent range. It's got a rate of fire of 850 rounds per minute and a bullet speed of 340 meters per second. Its reload time with a bullet left in the magazine is 2.1 seconds, and its reload time when empty is 2.7 seconds. Its major drawback is its magazine size at 25, and its recoil is 0.36 vertical, and according to the stats I can find, 0.3 left and 0.3 right. But as you've seen from shooting it at the wall, all three of those groupings, when I did a full magazine dump, moved over to the right. So I'm wondering if they've changed the gun's stats between the CTE server and the live server. I'm going to have to go up and have another look at that, do a bit more testing. But it's definitely pulling to the right for me. Overall, the MPX is a good PDW, but it's not a remarkable PDW. It's got an interesting quirk in its damage model, but I still prefer the 1000 rounds per minute of the CZ3A1. Yes, this will 4-shot kill in all circumstances, but that's relying on all 4 shots hitting. The CZ3A1, when it comes to really close range, is just more reliable because there's more lead being fired at your opponent. When 2 people are running around each other and it's a bit of a panic situation, the CZ3A1 will get you out of trouble where the MPX won't. So let's recap on the assignment. To unlock the MPX, you must complete the Not the Weakest Link assignment. The requirements for that are that you must have reached rank 10, you must own the Dragon's Teeth DLC, and you must have played on a Dragon's Teeth map. You have to get 2 PDW ribbons, so that's 6 kills in a round with a PDW twice. You need to link 10 points in the Chainlink game mode, and you must get 10 squad order followed messages. Once you've done that, you'll unlock the MPX. So I hope this guide helps you unlock and understand the MPX a little better. Thanks for watching.